Good morning, Lower Cape May. Welcome to Lower Cape May Today, featuring the Super Rossi Brothers.
Good morning, Lower Cape May. In case you didn't know, this is Savannah Kang.
And that's Miley Gamache.
And we're your hosts for today's edition of LCM Today. Hey, Savannah, would that happen to be my shirt you're wearing?
Well, no, I believe this is Dan's shirt. And
No, Savannah. I believe you took that out of my room this morning.
well, I believe Dan purchased it at the local shirt store. What are you going to do about it? You act like it's a crime or something.
Well, I think I'm going to go get Officer Perry. He might be able to resolve some things.
Hi, I'm Gabriella Alexander here with our school's resource officer, Officer Perry. So, Officer Perry, can you explain a little bit about your role here at LCMI?
Yes, there are three primary roles as an SRO. The first one, first and foremost, is that you are a law enforcement officer. The second one is that you are a teacher of law and local ordinance to the students and the faculty of the school district. And the third one is that you are a mentor to children that are possibly going down the wrong path and might need a little direction.
So, what are the types of issues that you encounter here at LCMI?
Some of the issues I encounter on a daily basis are bullying, internet bullying, thefts, criminal mischief, motor vehicle accident, basically anything that would be reported on the street that is reported within our school district is reported to me.
So, is there any advice or information that you'd like to give out?
Just that I have an open door policy. If any student has any issues or they need to speak to me about something, they can come and see me at my office at any time. Also, I am starting a Police Explorers program, and our next meeting is going to be held in room A16 at Lower Cape Regional High School.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I couldn't find him. He might be busy fighting crime.
Hey, I know a bunch of people that fight. Do you know a bunch of people that fight?
Are you talking crazy? Or are you just talking about the rugby team?
Yup.
Hi, I'm Pip Gilbert here with Mr. Badger, teacher at LCMR and coach of Cape Storm Rugby. What is your history with rugby and what made you want to start the program?
Well, I've been playing rugby since about a year after I graduated college. It's been about 17 years now. And I started coaching when I was living in the Philadelphia area. A friend of mine I played with had started a club and needed some help. And within a year, I'd taken over the club. And so it's been about 10 years now I've been coaching. And we started up Cape Storm about 3 years ago.
What was your record last year and what do you plan on doing this year to make this season better?
Last year we went through the season. I believe we only lost one match during the regular season. And then we went to the first round of the Eastern Pennsylvania Rugby Union playoffs. We ended up losing a real tight match to West Shore United out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Went up there on a Thursday night, all the way to the middle of Pennsylvania. So that was a big accomplishment for us as a second-year team to make the playoffs.
And what is your most memorable moment while coaching Cape Storm?
That trip in particular was very memorable. We went and played West Shore United, which is a team that had been out to the national championship several times. And our guys, instead of shrinking from that challenge, actually rose to it and played the best rugby I've ever seen them play. And the other coaches were amazed. I think they kind of thought that, we're a second-year team, they kind of roll over us. And we were there right until the very end. I think it was a 3-point match at the end. And we did lose, but it was a great experience.
Since rugby isn't a popular sport in the U.S., does it make it harder for you to coach?
In some ways, because people aren't familiar with the sport, and they sometimes have the impression that it's more violent than it really is. People feel because we don't wear pads that the kids are more likely to get hurt. When actually it's probably the opposite, because when you're wearing all the pads like you do in football and hockey, you tend to feel like you're invincible. When you're not, it's more like wrestling. You're gonna protect yourself a little more. But I think that also draws some kids to the sport because it's different. Because it has a mystique about it.
Well, that's all we have for now. Thanks for coming, and good luck this season.
Well, don't forget this Sunday up at Tech, where Cape Storm will open up their field.
Well, I think this went pretty well then.
Yes, I do believe it did go pretty well, and I also think we're running out of time.
True.
Well, have
Dan, that was my line.
a great day, Lower Cape May.